If JD Morrow going, get your bag.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, I am Tash. So yeah, I recently just started my channel, so guys, please go subscribe. Please tell your mothers, grandmothers, your sisters, your brothers to subscribe. So okay, I'm just gonna give you like a glimpse of what the channel is about. Today I was doing this video to just do a story time, but like the glimpse of what the channel is about. Well, to those of you who don't know or who have not seen my previous vlog, I am a new mom. So the channel is just about me vlogging a little glimpse into my life, into the mom type of section, but just majority of the time just about me. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. So guys, today's video is about how I got burnt. Cause like I don't know, like when I'm online on my page or on my Instagram or my Facebook, I get like so many questions people asking me how I got burnt. So here's the story. So story time. It was in 2021. So it was the 1st of May 2021. I had just been asked to come assist with the catering event. It's okay. I went. So we left early that morning and we cooked. You know, guys, catering is all about cooking. So we cooked. When we're done cooking, we're putting the food into chefing dishes. I don't know if people know what chefing dishes are. If you don't know, I'm gonna insert like a picture right here or somewhere in this video. Okay, then we cooked. Guys, you know how you know this black people time. You know, most people don't always arrive like at the time that they were supposed to arrive. So okay, as the food is being heated in the chafing dishes, if you don't know this little, I don't know if I should say bowl or like pot. I don't know, man, guys. If you know what the chafing dish, you'd know. It's like a little yana pot that goes underneath the chafing dish. They put gel in there and then they light it up to keep the food warm. So as well the day was progressing, that gel was also moving. So we noticed that majority of the chafing dishes didn't have enough gel anymore, or the gel was finished. So we decided to take those little yana pots, looking yana things, to refill them. I took them to the kitchen because we had no idea on how to refill those little yana pots or little yana dishes. So guys, guess the mistake we made. Me being Mrs. Smarty Pants decided let's use a spoon. Took a spoon. We all agreed. We took a spoon. One would like pour onto the spoon, and I would pour into the little, Leonardo. Okay, so we did that, and I think we're on the second last. On the second last one, girl, did it not just not like explode, like boom, like just a little pop, like a bam, you know. Okay, we freaked out a little bit. People scram, okay, shop, like, okay, cool. I didn't realize, or the people that were with me, they also didn't realize that that Joe had gotten onto my. I was wearing a sweater, so we didn't realize. So as I'm putting another spoon, I feel this burning sensation like on my abdominal area. I feel this burning sensation, guys. I looked at there's no that gel ne, it doesn't have like a flame where it's like a flame, like no. You just see something like moving, like like it's growing. That's how you know what's, you know, man. Something is burning. There's no flame, it's just I don't know what it's called. The flame is blue. So yeah, the flame is bluish, but it's not like visible like that type of flame. So I look down and I see my t-shirt is just like moving, like it's opening up. Guys, did I not scream? Did I not scream my lungs out? Okay, sharp. People ran away from the kitchen, like literally, guys. Now I'm left there in the kitchen alone, screaming. Luckily for me, the owner of the house, I knew she was a baby shower, so of course it's just a lot of ladies. Like the owner of the house had not left yet. He was I think he was setting up speakers outside, like Kulenda base that we had decorated, that had like what you call it? Yeah, the decor. You know that land only. That's where he was setting up the music, the speakers and stuff. So when he heard screaming, he came running. I was in the kitchen, mind you. He came running. When he entered, he noticed, the first thing he noticed was my t-shirt. Bruh, did that nigga not yank my sweater off? Shout out to that man. I don't even remember his name, but shout out to that man. And then, once he yanked my sweater off, which means the flame got onto my hairpiece. So it's like I was saying, he yanked my sweater off, threw it on the floor, and then the flame got onto my braids. I had braids on, guys. Like mind you, like I feel like I think I'm a 4'11" if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay. Or I was even shorter than that. Maybe I was like a 4'10" or 4'9". So I had long ass braids, guys. Not even touch my ass, like maybe touch my knees or something. So the flame got onto the hairpiece. Nigga didn't. He realized that because hairpiece is like plastic, so it bends very quick. He ran, child, into the other room and got a blanket, and then came back and ripped my hair, because my hair was like tied up, but like. And then he took my hair, he wrapped it, and then yelled for a scissor. Luckily, his kid was a little boy. He ran and grabbed the scissor and then came and gave his dad the scissor. And then he started cutting my braids off. Okay, then he threw the blanket there. As I was as I was signing, you know what it's to sign, like in relief of like the sign of relief. As he was also signing in relief, asking me if I was okay. Girl, I feel another burning sensation. Where? On my thighs. Girl, did I not scream again? Mind you, I was wearing a skinny jean. Skinny jean. No, this is a skinny jean. I was wearing a skinny jean. Like, I feel like in that moment, ne, you forget who to maybe you are. I was 2021. And you forget who to you are 21. Okay, I was not 21 yet, but like, you forget that you're like 20, or nigga started yanking my pants off. Okay, that sounds like, but he's a father, like, so he started yanking them off. He yanked the skinny jean off. He yanked the skinny jean, like, imagine we're in the kitchen, ne? He yanked the skinny jean and was able to take it out while we were outside. So he started yanking it from the kitchen till until I got outside. When I got outside, the ladies were like standing there. People are in shock. People don't know what to do. As he yanked it off, you see that breeze, that cold breeze, is that cold breeze hit my skin. Oh, girl. Okay, for a minute or for a second, it felt good, but then it started burning. Like I started feeling the pain. Oh, okay. Sharp as it was a bit. I don't know. It was overwhelming because everybody's like onto you. Have you ever seen like you're in? What can I say, guys? Like, let's say this is you, right? And these are old people like surrounding you. Exactly. So I had that. People are like surrounding me. I couldn't breathe. Like I couldn't catch the air to breathe. I just started saying, "Please move back. Please move back." And then the man started pushing the people away. People away. People away. Lucky for me, the place that I had went to do catering was like three to four houses away from the hospital. I was given like a light wrap over. So up here, I was left with the sports bra. It was not burnt. It was not nothing. Down here, I was completely naked. So okay, they gave me like a light wrap thingy to wrap myself. And then I got into the car. When I got into the car, I started feeling like this pain, like right, like laying down, guys, like under your bum or your bone. I started feeling that pain. There's a little pain. There's pain there. To my, what can I say? Honestly, guys, I didn't know how far. I didn't know good my burns were that bad until like until I got to the hospital and people were looking at me like, mind you, it was just okay. It was still COVID time. People were still wearing masks. I was not even wearing a mask. I got there, guys. There was so much confusion. I literally thought I was going to die. There was just so much confusion. When I got to the emergency area, people are saying no, she should stay here, and fill in some paperwork. No, other people are saying no, this child is like in serious pain. She needs to go in and then we'll finish paperwork after the doctors are done with her. So there was like that back and forth between people. So as I'm sitting like on a wheelchair and I'm looking straight into the emergency room, I see a doctor. Like the way I'm sitting, I see a doctor right in front of me, but she was far away from me. But like she saw me. I looked up and I locked eyes with her. And then she came running, guys. She was a very young doctor. Unfortunately, guys, I don't even remember majority of the names of these people. I wish I did, but somehow any luck. But I know for a fact that this doctor is from Beta uh hospital. If they ever come across this video, girl, you saved my life. I'm very thankful for that. So as I was saying, I locked eyes with her and she came running. As she got there, she started screaming at everybody like, can't you see this child is in pain? It's an emergency. All you have to do is bring them in and then we'll fill in paperwork right after. She took the wheelchair. She ran with me, bro. When I got there, like, I feel like after that, everything was not really dressed. Everything was not yet a play. The people that I was with, or the lady that had asked me to come and help, then they called my parents, and then guess what they told my parents, guys? They called my parents and told my parents, unfortunately, Natasha got burnt, but she burnt her arm. Okay, I did get burnt, like a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell, like here on my finger. It was like my fingers, guys. I don't know, yeah, one, but like I think it was 1, 2, 3. So like 3 fingers. These 3 fingers, and the arm was all bandaged because it had burns and stuff. So that's what they told my parents. Oh, Nasha got burns, but it's just her hand. My parents came. All they were expecting to see is my burnt hand. It's the moment my mom entered the room, like I was saying, I knew what I was burned, right? I could feel that I was burned, and I could feel the pain while the breeze hit me, right? But I didn't know how far the burns or how bad the burns were. The minute my mother entered the room and looked down on me as I was lying there, her face told me, like it just hit me with, Anasha, girl, whatever you think happened to you, like whatever you are thinking in your mind, you're wrong, girl. You are burnt beyond your imagination. She didn't cry, nothing. Behind everything that's happening, right? Besides my mom walking into the room and stuff, the doctors are panicking because they just gave me drips. They put me on drips, and then they gave me, what is it called? That, yeah, the anesthetic. Yeah, that thing that makes you not to feel any pain. That one. So the first one they gave me, girl was feeling everything, and I was not even responding to that one. She ran. She got like a doctor, I think, who was, I don't know if it was a doctor who was about her, someone that her colleague, I don't know. She asked. They gave me another one. Still didn't work, girl. Then they told her to give me like the major one. I don't know what it's called, but like I remember the guy came in and said, "Are you feeling this? Can you feel this?" I was like, "Yes, I can feel it. You were touching my leg." He's like, "Can you feel this?" I was like, "I can feel you." I can feel everything you do. So I was like telling the doctor that I could feel him touching me. And then he instructed, oh, then he asked my mom if I drink or I take anything when I'm on any medicines. Then we said no. Then he instructed another nurse to go and fetch a different anesthetic. But she went, then she ran back, then she got it, and then they injected it, you know? So then so they told me to count from 10. Okay, I counted. I don't remember. All I remember was everything was just a blur, guys. And then I slept. And then I woke up. I remember waking up and I was in a room. And like, you know how those government hospitals are, like they divide, it's one room, but they divided with curtains and stuff. But the curtains weren't closed. So like I could see the guy sitting in that corner. As I was waking up, I'm seeing corner to corner, I'm seeing a different guy. And then it was not like guys, I don't want to like put people on blast or anything, but they weren't like decent looking guys. They were like scary, bro. So I was like, okay, sharp. And then I look beside me and I see my mom standing there. Then she looks down at me and then she starts explaining, oh, no, that's happening on Uti. They were taking off the skin, that skin, you know, that burnt top layer skin. They were cleaning it off, and then they were putting medication, and then they were bandaging me. And then, oh, before they bandaged me, they took like pictures after cleaning and everything. They took pictures and then they bandaged me. And now here we are. Like, she explained everything that had happened while I was knocked out. Okay, sharp. And then, like, mind you, maybe so good around this time it was like maybe 5 or 6, I don't remember. But what I remember that is that people kept on pacing back and forth, and I was asking my mom, why are we not going home yet? Like, when are they gonna give me them, or give us the medicine so that we can go home? And my mom was like, everybody was like being vague about what's really happening. About. And then like, no, she's like, no, but they're gonna give us, don't worry, just relax, blah blah blah. Guys, go be. Man, I'm thinking we're going home. We're not going home, Sanalami. We are being transferred to a different hospital. Because apparently my burns were like, I was like, it was a 3rd-degree burn. So we waited 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 and 10. What time did we get there? 9 to 10. That's when we got to Baragwana Hospital. From Pitakwa to Baragwana Hospital. We got there. How every ambulance, apparently every ambulance that was arriving at Baragwana Hospital, the nurses and the doctors kept on screaming or asking, is that Natasha? Is that Natasha? Because they'd been waiting for me since 4 o'clock or since 5 o'clock. So every ambulance that arrived, they were just shouting, waiting for Natasha. You get. So Natasha eventually arrives, and I get the guys. Niti Baragwana is big, yo. The emergency room is huge. So I was immediately ran. They ran me into the emergency room. Then my parents were left like by the reception, where they had to pay bills and paperwork and everything. And I was ran to the emergency room. Guys, me to that emergency ward. Sanalam, you don't wish to be there. It was packed. I mean, doctors, patients, guys. Plus, I think it was a Friday. It was a Friday, Saturday. Guys, every doctors and nurses were like complaining on how people from, I don't want to say the place because it doesn't seem, it's not appropriate for this video. Like in that place. I look like to the left. I see a nigga. They have like a huge what you call it? I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's how they are, but just didn't know. They had like a huge X-ray lab. Like you can go like on your bed. What is that? A stretcher. On your stretcher, they put you in the x-ray on your stretcher. Like they can just put in the stretcher, and then the x-ray thing is so huge. Guys, I look to my left, I see this guy on a stretcher with a huge knife. That thing, I think it's called a panga or something, in his, guys, in his stomach, guys. And then they're like, no, don't take it off. If you take it off, he's gonna die. This guy needs to, you need to run with them to OR what. I look aside me, I see a whole family, like family of 4 guys. I'm not gonna lie, mother, father, 2 kids. Mother is pregnant. Bashile, you see, in that area, while you're looking at people, you can actually tell, like, your mind comes back to a certain point where you tell yourself, you know what, my situation is better than what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's what I ended up telling myself. I was like, my situation is better than, and the nurses and the doctors are running to attend that family. Apparently, obviously, guys, it's in May, so it's around winter time. People have their heaters on. Apparently, for and unfortunately for them, it was a gas heater, so it exploded for some reason. I don't know. So the whole family, the dad, it's like he tried covering his family, or I don't know. The mother was pregnant. Guys, for sure, maybe she was like 9 to 8, 8 to 7 to 8 months pregnant, that lady. I swear to God. The 2 babies, not really babies, but like, guys, I felt the father's face, guys. Okay, sharp. Then my doctors were attending me, and then guess what they wanted to do? Unwrap my bandages so that they could see, or so that they could clean me. My mom entered, obviously. Should my dad was now left in that reception area, still figuring everything out. My mom, I was allowed to enter. As the doctors are going back and forth, pacing, asking themselves questions about whether they should open me, or maybe they should call back and better to hear if if they've already done the stuff. My mom is just standing like she's zoned out. Like, guys, it was traumatizing. But all I remember my mom telling me that they took pictures with her phone. So I just grabbed one of the doctor's head. Doctors are very young. And I was like, my mom has pictures in her phone. Oh, my mom was still, yeah, my mom has pictures in her phone to prove that they cleaned me before they put bandages. Just go and ask for my mom's phone. Then she went, Natasha's mother. My mom entered. For sure, she saw for herself, but what? Like, this place. My mom was like, she froze. Like, I think she was traumatized. She froze, and her phone, she gave her phone to the doctor. Doctors went through the photos. They saw that the burns were cleaned. They were cleaned, and I was wrapped and everything. Then they're like, oh no, okay, Nasha is okay, so we can send her to, instead of sending me to the burn, what is it called? The burns, what?
Burn section.
Yeah.
They took me to ICU.
They took me to a different, like, another emergency, what. So as they go through the phone of seeing the pictures that the other doctors in Petapua had taken of my friends being cleaned and stuff, I was sent. Guess where I was not sent to the bench section. No, girl, I was sent to the ICU section, like with their constant doctors monitoring whatever. It's because, like I said, I was so traumatized. Like, my mind would come back, yeah, and I would remember like certain things, and sometimes I would just like zone out. I had shortness of breath. I had speech lost at times. When I could speak, it was cool. I could speak, but after that, after I'd seen what I'd seen, the doctor started talking to me. Like, I wanted to reply, but like no speech was coming out from my mouth. So that's what made them send me to the ICU section. Guys, when I got to the ICU section, as they were preparing a bed for me, I was just left like close to the door, like whereby like you can see like section by section of people in the ICU. Guys, again I looked to my left or to my right. Guess what I see? I see, oh, before I even did, before, oh, while they were taking me to the ICU thingy, girl, guess what I did? They're like, no, she can't come in with her own home blanket. You know, she'll be given like a hospital blanket. Or like me, like I've never been in hospital before. I've never been hospitalized before that. I was like, hell no. I was like, hell no, I'm not going anywhere without my blanket. Came with my blanket, I'm going with my blanket. And this started going back and forth. Hey, what about you know how people are. And then the doctors were like, no, it's okay. Let her be. It's her blanket. Let her have it. It's okay. It's okay. Then they let me have my blanket. They pushed me to the ICU area. Guys, when I got there, I was left by the door. Like the entrance, you again, and then but they were still preparing my bed. You know? I looked, I don't remember if it was to the left or to the right. Guys, the nigga who was a few feet away from me, his head was open. Open. Like you don't scream. He had tubes and I don't know. I don't know what I saw, but like that nigga had tubes. He had all types of in his body, in his head, in his mouth. Some had drips, had blood, some had water. Like guys, it was a lot. I swear to God. So one of the nurses realized that I had seen that. She ran and then she pulled my bed away from, because like I was now shaking, guys. Guys, if I had not been traumatized from me just getting burned, yeah, again, I'm inside in this place. She pulled my bed, and she was like, no, she was a vendor lady. I remember her name. Fortunately for her, I remember her name. She was one of my favorite nurses, Nurse Rendani from Baragwana Hospital. I love you so much. You are the best. You saved my life, yo. And Nurse Ponto as well. Those were two guys. Baragwana Hospital as well. She put my bed and then she went and she started speaking like and went down saying what she saw like this guy, and in the stage that she's in, I don't think that's okay. She put my bed and she left me closer to the bed that was being made. And she transferred me to the bed and she started asking me if I was okay. And all I could do in that moment was just nod my head yes, no, yeah, bon. She covered me with my blanket. She took my stuff, like the things I had, like food that I had. She put them on the bed. She helped. She assisted me with a lot. She took the things. She put them like you have like a nightstand, yeah, next to your bed, where they store your food, your clothes, your medication. She took my things and she stored them there. She was so nice. And then yeah, I remember being in so much pain. I remember calling and saying she adjusted my bed. I remember calling saying I'm in pain. Then she gave me pain meds. And then I slept. I'm not gonna lie. I slept. The following day, it was now like a back and forth. My parents coming to see me every day, but like only one parent could enter. So that would be my mom, of course. My mom entered, saw me. The rest I could see them through the window. So this is like, this is my bed and something like that through the window. But it was a bit further. So there was like a walking passage. Yeah, no. This is my bed, like where you guys are standing, and this was like the window, and this is like the passage. So I could see them through the window. I would wave, I could hear them even when they speak. They would know, those type of things. That's how I spoke for quite a while. And then the following day, I had like speech doctors, physio doctors, a gynecologist, because I was also bent around that area. So they wanted to test if there was any flames or fire that got into my. So I had all different types of doctors and nurses back on my bed, but my 5 to 7 doctors on my bed, talking, reading the files, So yeah, that's my story. And I was in hospital for like 1.5 months. So you can imagine the amount of bills that my parents are still paying from 2021 till this very day. So yeah, life has never been the same, man. I feel like now I am more confident, I guess, when it comes to my skin and stuff. I'm not subconscious about it. Like sometimes I even forget what I once got burned. Like when I'm wearing a dress, like today I'm wearing a short dress. I will get up and show you. I'm wearing like a short dress. So you can see. I don't know if you can tell. You guys can tell. So yeah. So people stare, and sometimes I feel like at first it was so difficult. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I felt ugly. I pushed everyone who cared or loved me away during the time. But as time went on, I had a great support system. Yeah, I had a great support system, and yeah, that they made me who I am today. I'm confident to work in public. Though I get this day, sometimes I even forget what people are looking at, and then there's people pass or people like, how people like look at you like, but you get now. And I remembered, oh, I'm wearing the shorts, I'm wearing a skirt. Oh, they're looking at my burns. Yeah, so yeah, I think I'll insert pictures of my burns here. But thank you guys if you got this far in the video. Thank you guys for listening to my story. Please comment. Please feel free to ask any questions, comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please tell your parents, your mothers, your aunties, your friends to come join the family, and then we can figure out, I don't know, a name for the family together as we progress. Thank you guys. Thank you. Love you guys.